Hey guys, I'm top music attorney Miss Krystle, and we're back with another Snow the Product reaction video. Now, on the last video, we dove into a recent interview that Snow did where she discussed being signed to a major record label, kind of fallen out of sorts with that relationship, starting anew as an independent artist, the incredible success that she has had since then. I'll be sure to link that video down in the description below. I give you a deep dive analysis just really about being an independent artist, what it takes, and why Snow's been able to do it herself. In today's video, I'm reacting to an actual music video. Now, I went through and kind of just picked this one video that we're covering today at random, so if you are a Snow fan and you have any songs or videos that you want me to react to, make sure to drop those recommendations down in the comments below. And if you happen to know any fun stories about Snow, being independent, about her music career, feel free to share those as well. So, with that being said, I'm giving you a lawyer's reaction to Snow the Product's Never Be Me official music video. Let's go. Hi guys, I'm top music attorney Miss Krystle. I'm an entertainment attorney, public speaker, and creator of the Top Music Attorney School for artists and record labels. I'm the owner of Dukes Up Records, and most importantly, I'm an independent artist. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss my weekly videos giving you my best tips on the music business, industry news updates, and teaching you how to stay legally protected.
Let's go.
You've heard of that girl? It's like Snow that product or something. She tries to be me, but she's not. You seen her hair?
I seen her hair.
Wig. Look, just like how I'm dressed right now.
Girl, you look
Snow
exactly
that
like
product.
her.
Over here.
You
Snow
can be
that
her, look,
product.
you can be her.
Look at me, I look like her.
In the interview that we reacted to on the last video, in that particular interview, Snow had gotten into basically what it is to be a successful artist, right? To be really in the limelight, and as much good and love as can come as you elevate as a musician, there can be a lot of hate and critics and people who just misinterpret you or misunderstand you or just hate you for who you are. And so, you know, she kind of talked about it's had its challenges, but finding that balance and finding her own happiness in that, she gets to do what she wants to do. That's really why she's loving life right now. And I like that. And a message that I just want to share to any independent artist who's watching this. It's always going to be a difficult path when you're putting yourself out there. People are going to criticize you. And as your star grows, there will be more critics. And that's okay. That's just kind of part of what it means to be in the music business. And you definitely have to find kind of the humor in it. For myself, when I first started, you know, as an independent artist, when I first started experiencing some hate from just strangers and what that looked like, I actually found it pretty funny. And as my career has kind of gone on, I've just realized and found sympathy and found empathy and just had love. And so, you know, you got to just kind of find yourself and understand that people are going to come after you and, you know, pretty much just to not take it too seriously.
Just say a random word, you got it. I could never.
I can never.
I will never let a dude that lie to himself come and lie to my face and believe it. I don't gotta kick it with you to know you ain't shit. Trust me, I seen it. I done got up in my bag and ain't getting out till I break and I bust out the seams. Got a little something about me. I got a team and I got me a family to feed. And
I don't gotta kick it with you to know you ain't shit. So a lot of people who find the time, right, to go and hate on someone else usually don't have a lot going on in their own lives. And so, again, if you are an independent artist, always keep that in mind. I think she said that really well. And she's also talking about, you know, I have a team, I have a family to feed. And so as a business owner, kind of running your own empire in the music business, you have to focus on what matters. And you can't give space to things that don't matter, like, for example, haters.
really got a bone to pick with anybody that be trying to be my competition. Start with closing your legs, then close your fist, and it just self in the face. I don't even know you hoes exist. You should focus on bread. That's what you're supposed to get, but you focus on me, so you broke as shit. All them thirst trap pics, you still broke as shit.
Yeah, you gotta focus on yourself. You're focusing on me, so you're broke as shit. And to even correlate that over to in the artistic space, right? Artists will be comparing themselves very often to other artists. And so they end up kind of wasting time and energy making these comparisons, and it's really disruptive to you as a person, right? So if you are comparing yourself to people constantly, that's a negative thing to do. And you're going to feel bad about yourself most of the time because we compare ourselves to highlight reels on Instagram. We compare ourselves to what we see, which are always kind of these polished things that don't really represent reality. So because it's kind of a destructive thing to do in general, better just kind of focus on what you're doing and hustling yourself and growing your own business, growing your own music career.
Goddamn, could never be you, huh? Could never be you. Could never be me. No, it could never be you. Never be me, huh? It could never be you. Could never be me, huh? It could never be you. Why do you bitches love saying could never be me?
I like how the actress was holding ramen. That's such a college broke kind of thing right there.
But it really could never be you. You be so happy to brag that, but in fact that seems like terrible news. And apparently you really arrogant too. I'd be scared to share it. That's embarrassing you. You could never be this rich, real ass bitch, pretty.
Now with that lyric, she's kind of talking about you got to be careful because you are perceived just as a hater. But another way to kind of spin this is think about controversy artists or artists who are intentionally controversial and they draw negative attention, right? Because they are kind of calling out other artists. And we have seen that sometimes can play really well towards like a PR stunt, right? A PR move to get some popularity because you get people talking about your project. And it's okay to go down that path if you want to be one of these artists that is more controversial and calling out, different people in your genre or in other genres. But as an artist, you got to define who you're going to be, because if that's not something that you can do, if you can't handle the hate and the blowback that's going to happen if you're kind of doing that, then it's going to be really tough to change trajectories after you've already been doing that for a while. And another way to think of it is, do you want to be perceived as a bully online?
As a bitch get and I never met you, but judging by the way you spending your time, it's 11 p.m. and you hating online and I looked at your page. What did I find? You posted your man. He doesn't reply, cause you have the memes that the hoes only post whenever they go through it with someone they love. Same time, you be posting your saddies. The same time, you be posting the club. Can never be you. Could never be you. Could never be you, huh?
Yeah, and that's definitely how it goes, right? If you're gonna kind of, come at someone online, you better believe that they're gonna come and kind of check out what you're doing, and then it's probably not a good look if you've been just posting how sad you are or your man's cheating on you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot that goes into this and our personas that we have online.
It can never be you. It can never be you, huh? It can never be you. Bitch, it can never be you, huh? It can never be you.
Now we're seeing shots of her. Looks like she's in her studio. She might have what looks like Pro Tools up. We know Snow, obviously, she knows production. She knows writing. She does basically everything herself. And as an artist, you gotta be set up to do just that. So specifically for singers, I've done different videos talking about things that you have to do in order to be successful in this business. And one is that you gotta be set up so that you can record yourself, make your own demos, tune your vocals if you need to be able to do everything to represent yourself, because we live in this digital age. The majority of collaborations don't take place in person. You're sending files back and forth, and so it's really an empowering thing if you don't have to rely on someone else, even if it's another producer going to a different studio. And kind of DIY studio setups are really inexpensive. You can find something just by searching on YouTube. So I had to kind of call that out since I was seeing the shots in the music video.
The real bitch is outnumbered, cause all you little clones exist. Real bitch, I can't help but wonder, why there no common sense? Cause we look similar but opposite. I don't take the time to be talking shit. I am way too busy for commenting anything that's not dope or positive. How you hate on women but dog dudes dick when the dudes you hard I do not give shits about you, your love, or your dollars spent. He want him a baddie on some model shit, cause he also got esteem problems and all the validation you offer him. Don't mean shit to him, you little.
I definitely have to call out she's wearing a Tupac shirt, and so we've talked about Tupac. We interviewed Dina LaPolt a couple months ago, and she represented Tupac's mom and his estate after he had passed on some contractual issues that they were having with Death Row Records. So something interesting is, well, does she have the right to represent his face, his likeness, right, on a shirt in the video? And each state is different, but these are what are called publicity rights. And so it's after someone passes, does the estate have the ability to control the use of their likeness, right? So Tupac's face. And in most states, the answer is yes, not in every single state. But then the other consideration is who took this photo. So whoever took the photo, which was then put on the shirt, they have copyright ownership in it. So there can be a lot of different kind of considerations that go into whether an artist should ever really kind of wear someone else's face or wear trademarks in their videos. And so hopefully, and I'm pretty sure that Snow has an attorney, so hopefully she's kind of talking to her attorney and getting these things cleared when she does these videos.
Dog say bitch, but you hating on me, that does not make sense. And you trying to be a bad bitch, but you ain't getting that a bad bitch start by being a real bitch. Real bitches ain't hating on bitches that make chips. You buy all the right things, still come off basic. It's the same type of girl that says it's not it, sis, when really it is. It's just that you isn't. You lacking the
Real bitches ain't hating on bitches that make chips. I would love to see more support generally in the industry when it comes to artists just kind of supporting each other, but especially with females. I don't feel like females should ever be kind of competing against each other, but there seems to be that you want to in the industry, right? That people just kind of put the artists together and then they get lost in that. And so it's, you know, this rapper competing against this rapper, this female against this female, and it's just not necessary. There's a space for everybody. There are fan bases for everybody. And so anyway, I love that line.
vision. We look at shit different, cause you follow transcend, I literally transcend. But shit, it can never be you, huh? Could never be you. Could never be me. No, it can never be you. Never be me, huh? It can never be you. Could never be me, huh? It can never be you.
I really like this song. I like the video, and besides kind of the set design and the very bright kind of saturated colors that we tend to see with her music videos, I also like kind of the casual laid back feeling of her just kind of being on the couch. She's in the studio, and I think that parallels really nicely what she's saying about, you can't really be bothered by haters. I'm just going to do my thing. I'm focusing on positivity, and that's a beautiful message. So guys, when it comes to being an independent artist, there is a lot of hard work that goes into this. And we talk about this with these music video reactions that we do, and these independent artists who are hustling and grinding and making it happen. And a big piece of artists being able to do that is that they have to be able to shut out all the criticism, the negativity, and the hate. And so that's why I wanted to cover this video, because I feel like it has such a positive message on doing just that. And as you guys know, I'm dedicated to helping independent artists, even when it comes to building their own record labels, becoming their own music businesses. So if you need some help, go to Top Music Attorney School at topmusicattorney.com. I have all kinds of free courses so you can get started today. And like I said, if you have any recommendations for other Snow videos, be sure to drop those recommendations down in the comments. And don't forget to check out that last video that we did on Snow. It's definitely a goodie. If you guys are interested in checking out a little of what I'm up to musically, just search Miss Krystle on all music platforms. Don't forget to come say hi on social media. I'm at Top Music Attorney on all social media platforms, and I love meeting you guys. Be sure to subscribe, turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss any videos from your new favorite Top Music Attorney. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm Miss Krystle.